Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be discussing our next learning activity and discussing what you'll be learning, doing, and how I'll be assessing your work. Currently, we've been exploring celebrations and commemorations in places around the world. We have looked at Bastille Day in France and Independence Day in America. This week we've been investigating the celebration of the Chinese New Year. So far we know that the Chinese New Year is celebrated between the end of January and mid-February. It celebrates new beginnings and good fortune, and we've also looked and compared the traditions for such a celebration. Today we're going to extend our knowledge of the Chinese New Year and look at the Lantern Festival that is celebrated on the 15th day of the last month in conjunction with the Chinese New Year. Throughout the festival, children carry paper lanterns to temples at night. The lanterns represent letting go of the past and looking forward to the future. What the assessment will test. The assessment will consist of a design project, creating a paper lantern. The design question is to create a paper lantern that represents another student's family. I'll be assessing the task during allocated class time and the end product. I'll be looking at how you communicate with other students through the investigation stage, and I will be assessing how you have created the design brief and if you have followed all the steps in a design brief. Please remember the stages of a design brief are investigating, designing, producing, and evaluating. I will be assessing that you are able to produce a product from your design and that you are able to reflect and give feedback to yourself when evaluating the end product. How will you complete the task? First off, you will be required to create a design brief that meets the design question, to create a paper lantern that represents another student's family. You will need to create a list of questions to investigate your chosen classmate and create a variety of symbols, pictures, and words that represent the person you have investigated, and a positive message for the future to be displayed on the lantern. You will work through the design brief over 3 lessons. Students will work at their own pace to create meaningful paper lanterns that reflect a student's family and good fortune. You are encouraged to be as creative as you can and display your brief on an A3 cardboard that is supplied. When do I submit my assessment task and how? You'll be required to have your design brief and lantern finished by Friday, March the 17th at 3 p.m. Why is it important to assess your learning? The reasons teachers need to assess your work is to make sure you have a clear understanding of the topic and you can show and communicate what you have learnt. It also helps teachers improve their own assessments to make sure students understand what we are trying to teach. And assessment provides students with feedback to help them monitor their own learning. Good luck, everybody. I can't wait to see your product.